Hey guys, Louis Allen here. So in this video, I want to show you guys 2 or 3 different licks that will add a jazzy approach to your blues soloing. Now I don't really want to get into the music theory behind why or how they work. I just want to show you guys some cool new patterns, add some new notes to the pentatonic scale, and just maybe spice up or make your blues soloing more interesting. Anyway, let's jump into the first lick. So all of the licks I'm going to show you I played in the intro video. This one was pretty early on, and it sounds like this. So it's got that kind of majory minor thing going on, and you play this one over the root, which is the G7. I'll play it a few times up to speed and then I'll slow it down. Okay, so slowed down, that sounds like this. So you start on the 5th fret on the D string with your ring finger, 3rd finger, and you kind of spell out a G triad, major triad. So it's 5th fret on the D string, then 4th fret on the G string, and then 3rd fret on the B string, and then you flick back to the 2nd fret on the B string. So you got this as your first move. And then the next move after that is you go 5th fret with your 3rd finger, and then with your 1st finger slide up from the 2nd fret on the B to the 3rd fret. So the first little bit should be this. And we finish that lick off by coming from the 3rd fret to the 4th fret on the G string. So hit that major 3rd. So 3rd fret, 4th fret on the G string, and then 5th fret to 3rd on the D. So, and then what I do is I slide with my 3rd finger from the 6th fret to the 7th on the A, and then go to the root note on the D, which is the 5th fret. So that whole second section is. So slowed down in its entirety, it sounds like this. One more time. first lick I want to show you. So the next lick I want to show you works really well when you change from the 1 chord to the 4 chord, which in this case is the G7 to the C7. And it sounds like this. So what I'll do is I'll play it up to speed a few times and then I'll slow it down and show you guys how to play it. So that one slowed down sounds like this. So you start with your middle finger on the 4th fret on the high E and you hammer on to the 6th fret and then pull off back to the 4th and then come to the 3rd. So that's all like a hammer on and pull off pattern there. So I'm just hitting that once on the middle finger 4th fret and then hammering on and pulling off back to the 3rd fret on the high E. And then you go down to the 6th fret on the B and then back to the 3rd on the E. So here's your first move. And then what you do is you slide with your middle finger from the 4th to the 5th fret on the B string. Okay, so one more time. Okay, and then you finish that move off by going back to the high E on the 3rd fret and then sliding back down from the 6th fret, the blues note, to the 5th fret on the G and ending up on the 3rd fret on the G string with your first finger. Okay, so it will sound like this, slowed down. So I'll play it a few more times slowed down and then I'll speed it up for you guys. So the third lick I want to show you is actually one of my favourite licks. I play it all the time. So it'll be based over the G7 chord, and it sounds like this. Okay, so I'm actually picking every note there as well, but you don't have to do that, but it's quite a good practice if you get into the habit of picking every note. But anyway, let's jump into that lick. So I start with my first finger on the 2nd fret on the G string. And then what I do is I come up chromatically, so 2nd, 3rd, 4th fret on the G. And then what you kind of do is shift your hand towards your body, because what you want to end up with is your first finger on the 3rd fret on the B string. So you want to kind of have this. Okay, so 2nd, 3rd, 4th fret on the G, and then 3rd fret on the B. And then your next move with your middle finger is to go 4th fret and 5th fret on the G. So that whole first sequence is. So you're sort of repeating yourself a little bit there Again, it makes sense when it's played a bit quicker. So that first bit again. And the next section of that, from the B string, so basically from the 3rd fret on the B, you go 4th fret with your middle finger and 5th fret with your 3rd finger. So it's basically chromatic up the frets. So if we put that together with the bit you had before, and again, this is over the G7 chord. Okay, so a few more times slowed down. And the last little bit is you hit the high E string on the 3rd fret and slide with your ring finger, so your 3rd finger, from the 6th to the 8th fret on the B. So slowed down in its entirety sounds like this. And again, I'm using strict alternate picking with my right hand, but you don't have to, you can hammer on as well. Sometimes it depends on how you want it to sound with that lick, on whether you pick every note or hammer on, to be honest. I'll play it a few more times slowed down, and then I'll speed it up for you. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. It's worth noting as well, all the guitar sounds I use in all my videos are available for download at my Helix marketplace, LEWIE Allen. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take it easy, bye.